Disclaimer, if you are triggered by divination, astrology, tarot, and worldly discussions, this channel is not for you. Please enjoy.
Can somebody please tell me what the fuck is going on? I don't know. I'm reading headlines after headlines. What the fuck? That's really what the fuck I want to know. What the fuck is going on?
Y'all, guys, this cannot be our new moon. Y'all know what new moon was yesterday. Child, Spirit's got so much to say, by the way. Look at all the cards that just flipped out of the deck. We're going to be using these cards. We're going to acknowledge all of the jump outs. If you guys are new here, welcome. This is Wisdom and Light, and I do celebrity psychic readings and monthly horoscopes, which are coming. I just haven't started filming yet. And whatever that's going on in the cosmos, happy new moon to everyone. I know the new moon was yesterday, but the energy is still looming over. And that new moon was in Taurus. So I hope you guys enjoyed all of that self-care energy and new beginning towards loving and taking care of ourselves. But yeah. We are going to be jumping into Porsha Williams. Basically, she is now in a new engagement. She's in an engagement with basically her friend's ex-husband or soon-to-be ex-husband. I feel like they're going through a divorce. So I don't know his name. Now, apparently, Porsha Williams is cool or friends with, her name is Phelan, I believe. And now Porsha is engaged to her friend's ex-husband or soon-to-be ex-husband. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, well, they're divorced, so it's probably okay. But this is kind of getting into the realms of messing with girl code. Now, first and foremost, when people fucking say that, oh, we've only been together for a month and we fell in love, or just some bullshit trying to make it sound more magical and whatever, I always kind of give them the side eye a little bit, because sometimes, you know, there's women out there that like to make it seem like they were messing with a guy for a short period of time and then everything just led into one thing or whatever. But most of the time, they've been dealing with each other for months. So when I hear grown adults saying that, like you're trying to convince me or lessen the blow, like we're all adults, let's just say it like it is, right? Y'all were not, y'all didn't just see each other across the room and then poof, oh my God, I'm in love, we're getting engaged. This was a long relationship, okay? And there is an energy of fertility around her. When it's fast like that, they've been together for a while and they were waiting for the opportunity to jump in. So we have the Hierophant that comes up for them. Shuffling the card. Stop. We have the King of Wands reverse. Not shocked. Okay, so he is giving me a lot of fire energy. I do feel like he's actually very wealthy as well. I don't really know much about them, guys, because I haven't watched reality TV since since Phaedra was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's when I stopped investing, and when Quad left her husband on Married to Medicine. That's how long I haven't really been in the loop on what's going on. So I honestly did not know who this gentleman was that, well, he ain't gentle. Okay, no, jokes for the end of the video. But basically he is Porsha's ex-husband, or no, Porsha's ex-fiance's friend. And they're like both entrepreneurs, and he's from Africa, so he has the accent and he's very wealthy. Y'all know there's like rich Africans, and I believe he's like one of them. So King of Wands is very befitting to this energy, but King of Wands to me is also a very sensual, sexual, or highly sexual male. So I'm not shocked that he's in an affair. And I do believe that, didn't he go live a couple of months ago, like in January, stating why he left his wife because she was cheating or whatever? We're going to pull cards on her as well, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm mixing the stories together, but if you guys know more information about this, then let me know. But I already know, just by not knowing much, just hearing like a few sentences about Porsha's situation is just very like, ooh, girl, that's really icky. And I really liked Porsha. I did. Like, I mean, I still... It's just like you looking at her like, sis, why? Why did you... And even how she's carrying on social media, to me, it's giving me very, like, narcissistic vibes. Like, loving the attention, loving, like, I don't... So I will say this. He was going through a lot in his marriage. And vice versa. I feel that they were both not making each other happy. And Porsha came in the mix. Porsha didn't just pop up out of nowhere. This is not no Sleepless in Seattle type of movie. This is real life. They've known each other for quite some time. Okay? And it seems like it spiraled and got deeper very quickly. He actually didn't want this to get out. He didn't want this to get exposed. Because he is well respected in what he does. He is... Like, a lot of people want to do business with him. I'm picking up on that. But he didn't want this information to come out, guys. He didn't want this to come out. He wanted to keep a perfect image. He wanted to keep that look. But now that this is out, we're all looking at the live that he did, or when he kind of cried, oh, I was cheated. And we're looking at him like, well, what did you do to cause her to step out? And normally I wouldn't say that, because when somebody says, hey, this person did this to me and they're innocent, then no, I'm not going to say that. But when somebody does it and then you do something like this, you hook up with their friend, it makes me wonder, well, what were you doing? Right? What were you doing? You were on the internet making yourself out to be the victim, and this is what you were doing. But, you know, because he's, like, rich from what I'm seeing in these cards, it doesn't matter. These women are still going to want to be with him because of what he has. Strength. The King of Pentacles. Here's another thing. Porsha's real... Okay. Another thing that's coming through in the reading, there is a man that feels scorned by this union. I do feel that Porsha had maybe a relationship or someone outside of social media, like someone that she could confide in. This is coming through. Either that or it's a male friend. Either that or it's a male friend. And this male around Porsha is more in love with her than Porsha is. I feel like Porsha has love for this person. This could be a male friend from who I'm picking up on. He's very angry and upset by this, because he didn't see it coming. And notice how it's under the King of Wands. So he's actually looking at this man all types of crazy, and he feels very scorned. So there's someone that was in love with Porsha and they got the news with everyone else. 5 of Cups reverse. Now the both of them, King of Wands reverse and the Queen of Cups, which is Porsha and this gentleman's energy, her new fiance. Cups is under their reading, but it's reversed. This is them moving on from a sadness. So I'm going to say this. As messy as the situation is, I'm very fair in readings. Y'all know that. And I really want you guys to listen with an open mind. From what I'm seeing in the cards, it's almost like two hurt people decided to get together and hurt the people around them. Make sense? Y'all get it? That's the vibe of this reading. And if we go back, they both experienced some form of hurt. Even though I don't feel like he's 100% innocent, they went through some form of hurt. Because Porsha, in her last relationship, she didn't do anything. Like, we saw that in the cards, and I'm standing by that. But in this reading, it's kind of like, you know what? Messed up things keep happening to me. And he's like, likewise, I like you. We're going through the same thing. Let's talk about how our partners are making us feel. And the fact that they're business partners, or no, the fact that he was business partners with Porsha's ex-fiance. Oh, we're friends. He congratulated it. Guys, I don't care. It is messy. If they can still be cordial and congratulations, that's good. But yo, that means, like, Dennis, this is technically your ex-fiance. You cool with your business partner that you've done business with, shook hands with. You're okay with him being with your ex-fiance? If he is, then all power to him. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm just saying. If he is, he is. If he really is genuinely happy for them, then good. Because maybe he's done so much that he just wants Porsha to be happy. But I want to pull some cards. Is Dennis giving him the side eye? Like, okay, that's weird, sir, but congratulations. Spirit's also telling me he has more money than Dennis. He has more money. So this is another reason why he didn't step to him. Like, even if he wanted to, it's like, well, he's got more connections and more pull than I ever could. I'm not about to burn a bridge. Did he feel a way, Spirit? Did he feel a way? I heard yes, but he wants to use it to his advantage. So I'm going to say yes, but it doesn't make any sense to make him an enemy in his eyes if he can do business with him and really make more money. Because what Spirit's telling me is they haven't done business in a long time, or yeah, they haven't really actually been close. So it's like when Porsha broke girl code and did what she did, or no, participated, because it takes two people to tango. It takes, all right? I'm not going to just put it all on Porsha. Both of them are messy. Okay, so that's why I'm calling him out, and I'm just calling out what she's doing. It's dead wrong. Dead wrong. Girl, that was your friend. Oh, we were never friends. And I fucking hate it when females do that. I hate it when females do that. You messy, messy wench. I hate it when females do that. So you were following me. You were DMing me about all of your problematic, toxic boyfriends. You were messaging me about how they were breaking your heart and all this bullshit. And more than likely, the female friend is staying up with this female. Oh my God, is staying up with this woman. Oh my goodness. I feel so sorry for you. Obviously, you guys were friends. You guys were both following each other. There are plenty of people that work together, but they don't follow each other because there's no friendship. But we're in the new age of social media. Following someone, right? Following each other means that you guys have some form of a connection. Because even when you follow an associate or a coworker or whatever, sometimes you unfollow them because you're not really close with them and you don't want them knowing what you do outside of work. Right? That happens because maybe you're at a party and everybody's like, oh, follow me. And you do it. And it's kind of like, I see you at work. I don't want to see you on my social media. Unfollow. That happens all the time. But for y'all to be following each other for a long time and y'all have pictures together, y'all were friends. Like, am I dumb or stupid? Are we dumb or are we stupid? Messy. Spirit, were they together longer than a month? 8 months. Or 8 weeks. No, 8 months. Ace of Cups. I'm not really saying that because I'm seeing 8 of Wands, which is so ironic. Or not ironic. Or not even a coincidence, because when you do reading, this is how the divine connects with you. I saw the number 8. So it's crazy how the 8 of Wands came up. It did happen very fast, though. Ace of Cups. And listen, Porsha threw it back. Porsha's like, if you throw it, I'm going to catch it. I'm going to catch all your millions. And then eventually billions. You see, not even Lori Harvey moves like this. You know what? We have to... Not even Lori Harvey moves like this. Okay? She ain't innocent either, but not even she would... No. Messy. Oh my God. They were together for a long time. Almost a year, based on what I'm feeling. And if it wasn't intimate for almost a year, I would say off and on conversation, and then it just grew into something. 2 people decided to hurt other people because they were hurt. They were like leaning on each other. That's what's interesting, like deep conversations. And to be really honest with you, maybe this is just me and I'm a skeptical Capricorn, but whenever men are like too deep with me from the beginning, like when they say way too much in the beginning and they come off as this poetic, amazing person, you're full of shit. To me, you're full of shit. Because that's a beautiful way to swoon a woman. Like, and the woman, if she's not aware, she can be like, oh my God, like he told me things that he didn't tell anyone and he trusts me. We have this bond. Women tend to have emotional sympathy, and they want to understand you, right? They want to understand you. But men, notice how men are very on the go, or get to the point, get to the solution. A lot of men are like that. And if they're really emotional like that, they only really share with people that they've known for a long time. Unless he's trying to hit. So when a man reveals too much about himself, he has the motives to get some from me and dip. And that's his sure way of making himself vulnerable, so I fall into the trap. I don't care what anybody tells me, that's how I see it. I don't trust men that are openly too perfect and too deep and too... Nah. This is a performance. You know when people are being themselves, and you know when people are giving too much because they want something. So, like, they were having these deep conversations because he wanted that from her. And Porsha was emotionally going through things, so it's like she jumped on it. She actually feels like this is the star that's shining in the sky that's going to lead me to where I have to be. And sometimes true love happens in the weirdest ways. This is what I'm gonna have to do because this is God. We gotta stop bringing God into this. This is messy. She was your friend. But that just goes to show you a lot of women out here, they're not really friends to other women. That's why women out here don't trust other women that actually want to have genuine connections. That woman might hurt you before anything, out of fear that you're about to backstab her. It's coming to the point where, God, I know I've been manifesting. Am I really welcoming in destruction? Am I setting myself up to get hurt for a friend to betray me and a man to just run around doing what he wants? It makes you really wonder, do I even want to meet new people and invite new people in if this is what they're capable of? It's like bringing people to your peaceful Eden utopia garden, and you trust in two individuals to not run amok. And what do? They run amok. They're pulling the flowers out of the garden. All the butterflies done flew away. All the magical animals done flew away because they're just toxic and fucking up your haven, your sacred space, which is your mind and your well-being and your heart. So many snakes in the grass, ripping the roots out of the ground. So those plants those seeds that you planted, they ain't gonna grow. Because you're trusting in the wrong people. They're snakes in the skies. They're pretending so they can get what they want. $40 million. That's how much he's worth. I just looked him up. Yeah. Okay, is she pregnant, Spirit? Is she pregnant? 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands, the High Priestess, Page. Yes, she's either going to get pregnant or she's already pregnant. Will the marriage happen? 10 of Cups, yes. The Lovers, yes. The Ace of Wands. Okay, the reason why Porsha is so unapologetic and she doesn't have any sympathy at all is because she feels that she's saving him from something and he feels that he's saving her from something. Y'all gotta remember, I do believe that was him that went live or was talking about how his wife, which is Phelan, I believe, cheated on him. So Porsha's like, well, you don't even care about your husband because you're doing what you want to do. So I'm just going to swoon on him because y'all haven't even really been together. She feels like she saved him. I do feel a pregnancy. I do feel that the engagement will move into marriage. Now, show me, how does the friend, I think it's Phelan or Phelan, pretty name if I'm saying it right. She's just walking away from the situation. This is the card that flew out. Walking away. 8 of Cups. She's just walking away from it. It did hurt her. Because I'm hearing ringing in my ear. He did call a few times to want to make it work. So she keeps thinking, when you were calling to make it work, well, you were dealing with my friend. Were you dealing with her? And she did see her as a friend, because the 8 of Cups is walking away because you painfully don't have a choice. So if there's pain here, they were friends. Because you know when a girl kind of takes your man and you're like, that whore, right? But no, there's pain here. You don't have pain for some random person taking your man. If anything, you want to fight, or you're just like, you know what, whatever, deuces, she's ugly anyway. But this is different. It feels like she was betrayed based on these cards, because there's a sadness here. The Queen of Wands, she's going to rise above it. She's going to rise above it. The 5 of Swords. We are going to hear her talk about this on the next season. They are going to be talking about this on their reality show. Sorry about all the notifications, guys. 5 of Swords. Yeah. She's going to have feud with Porsha on the show. I keep hearing... Okay, let me turn off the ring. I do feel like they're going to bring back Phaedra, but not full time. I feel like... No, they announced that. But I keep seeing paperwork, so I do feel like they're going to try to set something up where she appears, but not holding a full peach. And that's actually by her choice. Will this be on the new season of Real Housewives? The 6 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, the 2 of Cups. Yes. But here's the thing. Bravo, like Andy Cohen, his messy self, his crazy tail self, he's been suspicious of Porsha for months. He actually felt that something was going on, and he was waiting. So when it came out, he actually received confirmation a few weeks ago before they were going to come forward with their stuff. And he specifically told them, or someone from the team told them, hey, if you're going to announce anything, an advisor, I don't feel like it was Andy, but someone close to Porsha, if you're going to announce this to the world, let it be when the show's about to come back. So that means the show's coming back soon. Now, do I feel like this is a fake storyline? No, it's not. That's why it's messy. It's not a fake storyline. This is actually happening based on what I'm feeling. But will it help with the storyline? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Someone is advocating for Nene to come back on the show, but I keep seeing like a vault. So this is Andy. Andy has this vault. Like the vault is the abundance that Bravo offers with her being on the show, her being a housewife. But there's a lock, that big lock that's like a big circle. It's locked. So he's not changing his mind. He's like, I'm not giving her abundance, that a platform that I started, right? Because here's the thing. Nene came up with the concept, I believe, because this was brought to Bravo because of Nene. She's an OG, right? But Andy's like, okay, you brought it to me, but this is my boat, my platform, mine. That's why y'all gotta trademark your stuff and get a lawyer to have these networks and TV people, or even people on Instagram. They gotta sign stuff before you commit to anything, because when I say people will rob you, I'm just saying. And guys, please be careful in the spiritual community. There is someone that needs tarot readers to pay their bills, because they're making a lot of fake accounts on a lot of tarot readers in the community, including myself. So if you get a DM from an account that looks like mine saying, would you like a reading or something like that, that's not me, because I will never DM anyone. And as of lately, I have been off the grid with doing personal sessions. I made the announcement maybe a month or two ago that I'm taking a little hiatus break from doing personal sessions. So that's a sign, or that's a red flag that it's not me, guys. And please pay attention to the spelling too. But yeah, it's like someone is advocating for Nene to come back, and Andy is not budging. He's being very he's not budging, even though Andy knows it would be good television. Nene became too big-headed. He felt like he couldn't control her anymore. So it's kind of like, even though she brings in ratings, is it worth it? Is it worth it? She could be able to come back on the show, though, but I'm hearing 2 years if everybody stays stubborn. But 2022, 2023, around that time, we might see her again on the show. Because right now, the waters are too choppy. She is moving on from the friendship, and she is going to be saying more about it. Now, was she having an affair? The Eight of Swords. I'm hearing it's not what you think. It's a misunderstanding. It's a misunderstanding. I'm going to say no, but that's what it looks like. That's another thing. Ladies, y'all have to be careful with having male friends. I don't want to say all of them are just after you for sex, because there are genuine connections where a man and a woman can be friends, but let's not act like it can't dive into something else if certain emotions are at play or if things start to come out. That happens even with the ones that say they're never going to go there. You know what I'm saying? It happens. But for all of the women that have been having great friendship with men and you don't see them that way, I'm sure they exist, right? But most of the time, I have to be honest, y'all have to keep in mind, or not keep in mind, but there are men that become friends with you because they couldn't get with you. Like you were telling them no when they tried, or they realized, man, I'm not her type. I'm not this, I'm not that. So let me just become her friend. And they're dedicated that for that motive of maybe one day she'll see me this way because I invested so much time in understanding her without sex. Men do that. Men do that. Oh, God, I can't stand my nails right now. I'm getting them done. As a matter of fact, friendship between women where they fall apart, that hurts more sometimes than a breakup itself, because it's the betrayal. It's like you lost a sister. It's terrible. Have any of you ever been through a situation like this where you trusted a friend and she was with your man or dealing with your man? This happens among sisters too, family members, cousins. What Porsha did is what's going on out there. There are some women that are not as innocent. Okay, so let me do a 6-month spread for Porsha. I don't feel like the friend was cheating on her husband, but it was a misunderstanding. I do feel like she has a guy friend and they just got too close, or she was spending more time with him. But it feels very platonic. It does. And notice she hasn't speaked out about it because she doesn't want to give it attention. But now it has attention because of Porsha. So show me Porsha. Just really disappointed in Porsha. We were all rooting for you. Just disappointed. Disappointed. Porsha. The Eight of Wands. Okay. The Eight of Wands. The King of Wands. God, the same cards are coming out. The Eight of... A lot of women on the show are going to be against her. So she's going to be the evil one this season. Next season. Well, it looks like I'm going to be tuning in. I mean, I haven't been watching it since the time as I told you guys, but being that I'm just packing up orders and I go to work and I haven't been doing personal sessions, I will have time. Ooh. Okay. Oh my God. No. No. No, 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 no. Okay, guys, I saw a wedding special. They better not. They better not. They better not. No. This is messy. An offer. An offer is coming. No. Messy. 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 And Porsha, no. You can, no. Because that's the energy you're going to, well, the energy is already there, but you're going to amplify that energy by televising this circus? No. If y'all love each other so much, run to the court. Or do it amongst like 20, 30, 40 people. But no, it's like, there's Andy. It's like they want to amplify. And guys, this is Andy's energy, but this is also that energy of that male friend. There's a male friend that's in love with Porsha, and he might actually be expressing himself or talking about a moment on the show. Oh my God. Yeah, she's also moving forward with him. Like, guys, Porsha, there's no remorse or sadness in her cards. There was only sadness when she talked about everybody did this to me to him, and he's like, well, she did this to me, even though he did it to her first. Yeah. That's the only sadness I'm seeing from her. All of her cards, guys, if y'all even read tarot, pull cards. All of her cards show no remorse. No remorse. The only person that I saw that was hurt in the situation was the wife. Divorce or not, the wife was the one that showed sadness in her cards, not Porsha. Porsha is not apologetic about this. No, she's not. She doesn't feel like she did anything wrong. So she's on a high horse. Okay, so here's the thing, though. This is actually going to be a domino effect for Porsha, though, which, unfortunately, this is karma coming back. People are going to start coming out about their experiences with Porsha, and she's going to be realizing, wow, because I'm having a bad moment, a lot of you didn't have this to say until y'all didn't agree with my moves. It's like, are y'all doing this for attention? A lot of her friends are going to turn against her. Some of them because what she did was truly wrong in their wives themselves. And then some of them because they were waiting on the opportunity to strike. She doesn't have a lot of real friends around her. A lot of them are going to be turning around and switching on her. A lot of them. Nene is going to stand by Porsha's side, but Nene is going to tell Porsha, girl, that was wrong. Nene doesn't want anything to do with this, though. She's trying to pull back. She's trying to pull back, but people are going to reel her back in. So she needs to just, if she doesn't want anything to spiral, she just should stay out of it. Don't even support Porsha. Porsha is a big girl. She can stand on her own. This is her shit. She needs to stand in it. And from her cards, she's standing in it. With her hand on her hip, like what? That's how she's standing in it, guys. There is nothing that I'm saying or that you're saying that's triggering her. She's gonna start blocking people that she feels is bullying her or posting her too much about it. Guys, this is gonna elevate her career financially, but a lot of women are not gonna trust her. It's gonna elevate her financially, but it's like she's making money with masculine energy, but she's going to be losing within the divine feminine energy. This speaks about an imbalance. So it's almost like the more women that pull away from her, the more harsh she's going to become. It's kind of like even JT's stance right now with Lil Uzi. Even though I feel like the girlfriend needs to let it go because there was no love to begin with. If this is what he was capable of doing, and also he was messing around with her 2 years while he was still with you, but there comes a point where you have to walk away from it as much as it hurts and don't give it energy. Because she's beautiful. I feel like she could definitely pull anyone that she wants. She just has to get out of it. But then again, at the same time, heartbreak is heartbreak. But don't lash out and come off as scorned, even though that's what it is. Like, don't give them that much power, right? Don't give them that much power. It's the same energy with JT. Like, a lot of people were rooting for you. A lot of people felt that you were this beautiful person. But when they really got the details of how y'all even got together and how you kind of stepped on another woman, a lot of women are going to take a step back. Because, guys, a lot of these celebrities that have a big following, they're wives, girlfriends, mothers that have been in very bad situations with infidelity in their marriage. And women, they say the black community has to give you a stamp of approval before you go viral, which is true. But women they have the same amount of pull. We shop the most on social media. We buy the most product every year. A man is just going to be like, Yeah, they cool. They this, they that. They will say something heartwarming every now and then, but it's women. Women. And a lot of women are walking away from Porsha because of this. Because like I said, you got a lot of married women that were supporting you. Christian married women. Oh, and y'all know how Christian women are. I don't care what religion you have. There is some type of scandal behind every group of like spiritual or whatever. There's always some type of scandal. Spiritual community, the Christian community. There's always something. As long as humans are in the center of it, there's always something. This reading was fun. I'm just like talking with you guys and kicking it. Just pouring my heart out. And how have you guys been? Aside from this messy situation, I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are good. I don't know when I'm coming back from my hiatus because I'm honestly having so much fun and it's been so peaceful. I will announce when I come back and do personal sessions. Other than that, you know, aside from everyone forcing me to look into the vaccine and whatever, I've been okay. And just meditating more and gardening more. I hope you all have been healing and dealing with what you have to deal with, because people are going through things out there every day. And I know that when I post these videos, and it's an escape for a lot of what you guys are facing. And to be perfectly honest, it's an escape for me as well. You go on the news and you're seeing atrocities every day. And to anyone that is from Palestine, to anyone that is Muslim, deeply apologize for all of the horror that's going on within your community right now. I don't know the full story, but it's horrific. And my heart goes out to everyone that's suffering, especially if they're doing Ramadan right now and this is what they're seeing. I don't know if it has ended. I think it's ending in a few days. But if this is what is in front of them, a holy grounds being destroyed, there's nothing that's cool about that. I don't know who's doing, I don't know, but it's very horrific. So doing these readings, it's like an escape for us, you know? We get to talk about things that are silly or messy in a stupid way, but things like that, watching countries go through it and so much death over. So yeah, this is like our escape. You know? Oh, by the way, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Like, stop what you're doing. Please give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys like my rants and these readings. And it helps this channel a lot for other people to also join the fun, to join Wisdom Gang. Gang, 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 gang. It helps out if you do that. That's supporting me. You don't ever have to buy a candle or book a reading. Giving that thumbs up is like the best gift that you can give to support this community. So thank you. Thank you for all of the likes, the comments, the thumbs up, the shares, saving the daily tarot messages. I'm going to get on TikTok. I promise I'm going to get on TikTok. I had an old TikTok account, but then I forgot the password and they're not letting me restore it. So I'm just going to make a new one. But yeah. Thank you to everyone that has been supporting me for so long, or if you've just got here, thank you. Thank you to everyone that's always been patient with me and just so kind. Thank you. I've made so many friends and connections, and I think about a lot of my clients. Like, I wonder how they're doing. I hope everything's okay. I think about them. I just don't want to be weird and text them that. Maybe I should, but I don't want to be weird. Because I'm a very private person myself, introverted. Extrovert enough to have a channel, but introvert enough to not show my face too much or to be like in people's face. Porsha girl, I don't know. This is messy, but you'll make your money. You'll make your money. You'll get the attention you want, but with the star card being here, it's not going to be a positive light. And shit, you don't seem to be remorseful in your reading, so you feel that this is a good choice for you. You feel like this is what you had to do. You were following your heart. I'm not going to knock that. But do actions like this make it hard for women to trust other women? Yeah, it does. Anyways, guys, that's all I got. Leave a comment down below if you would like to. I would love to hear your thoughts on this entire reading. And I gotta go. And I will talk to you guys later. Mwah. Bye.